Hi and welcome to Paro. I'm Azure from the clan Wasp and I'll try to teach you all you need to know about APB Reloaded. If you've already installed APB, you are ready to go. The first screen you get to is the lobby. From here you can manage and change between your different characters. By default, you can have 2 characters in one account, but you can buy more slots in the Armor's Marketplace if you so desire. The color of the symbols next to your character's names indicates your thread. There are 4 levels: green, bronze, silver and gold. New players will start with the color green. When you select a character, you can see its name, what time you've been playing with this character, its rank, amount of Joker tickets, and in-game cash, which is used for various things within the game. In order to create a new character, simply click the Create button. Before you create your character, you must decide which faction your character should belong to. There are a few differences between being an enforcer and a criminal. Criminals can mob civilians and ram raid buildings for easy cash. The enforcers can, however, witness and pursue you to claim a reward if they capture you. The enforcers also have special, less than lethal weapons, which can be used to stun criminals so they can be arrested. You cannot change the faction of your character, so choose wisely. This is the character creator. From here you can customize the body of your character to your liking. Quick mode has a few easy settings to get you started. You can select the gender of your character, skin tone, approximate age, and body type. Click Randomize in the button to generate a new character with the above characteristics. Play a bit with the settings to find a suitable character type. Keep clicking until you find a body you are happy with. In Advanced mode, you have a range of more specialized settings to fine-tune your character's appearance. I will not cover these settings in great detail in this video, as you can change most of them later on. The only thing you cannot change is the gender of your character. The tools to your upper right changes the zoom of the view on your character. The pause button stops all character animations, which is really useful when you decide close for your character later on. Click the Next button when you are done. Now you must give your character a name and select a server. The server with the lowest ping is selected by default. The servers Patriot and Abaya are meant for EU players. Joker and Kobe for North America, and is for Asian players. Click Next when you are done. Now you have created a character and you are ready to play. First you must select a district to play in. There are 3 types of districts: social, fight club, and mission districts. Social is where you go when you want to customize your character, create or listen to music, design cars, symbols or clothes, or if you just want to chat with other players. There are no gun battles in social. Fight club is where you go if you want instant action. Your character does not gain advances in threat or rank while in fight club, so it is a great place to test out your weapons and tactics. This is also where you earn the most Joker tickets, which I will cover in a later video. Newer players might find it a bit harsh to play here, as you play with and against both new and very experienced players. I do not recommend you go to these districts on your very first day. Mission districts is the heart of APB. This is where you level up your character in both rank and threat. and this is where most of the teamwork and cooperation really takes place. There are currently 2 mission districts available, Financial and Waterfront. As a general rule, Waterfront is primarily a mid and long-range map, meaning that you are most likely to encounter weapons with an effective range of more than 50 meters. Financial is more close quarters oriented, so you will encounter shotguns and submachine guns more often here. If you just click on one of these districts and select Join in the bottom, you will be thrown into a district that matches your threat level. If you want more control of what district you want to enter, click the arrow on the top of the window. Here you can see all available instances. A red square means that the district is full of characters of your faction. Green or no square means that there is room for you. The color to the left of the district is the threat of the district. Green is for new players, bronze for new and experienced players, silver is for casual players, and gold is for the highly skilled players. You can enter any district with a threat level equal or greater than your own, or a district with threat level 1 lower than your own, meaning that green players can enter any district, silvers can enter bronze, silver and gold players can only enter silver or gold districts. As a new player, I recommend you stay in green or bronze districts. I suggest you select a district where there are more enemies than teammates. This means that you get opposition faster during missions. This is the spawn map. Here you select where your character should spawn. Circles represent areas where your character can spawn. If there is a name besides the circle, it indicates that you have a contact here you can interact with. Click on the circle to spawn. Your character is now spawned and he is ready for action. He has already been provided with a weapon. The first thing I suggest you do is to go into Options Option O, select Gameplay, scroll to the bottom, and disable the Auto-Ready system. If this is activated, your character automatically readies up for a new mission, which in some cases might be desirable. Let's have a look on the area around us. There are a few points of interest here. There's an ammo vending machine, a car spawner, a mailbox, and a contact. Let's approach the contact. This is Eva Orlandis. She's a character you can interact with. Approach her and press F on your keyboard.
How's things?
Here you can read the story behind the character. You can see what rewards this character unlocks as you increase the level with her. And you can see her daily activity, which will become available once you have maxed this character level. You can also bribe her if you have a low prestige level. You can also buy new items and weapons from her. At first you only have access to a single assault rifle and sidearm, but you will unlock more interesting weapons as you play. You can also sell unused cars and items to earn a little extra cash. You can also access the Armor's Marketplace, but I will cover this in a later video. The first thing I suggest you do when you spawn in District is to pledge to a contact. This means that all missions you start as a team leader will count towards this contact. This makes you level up faster and unlocks items and weapons faster as well. If you don't pledge to a contact, a random available contact is selected for each mission, so you won't lose the progression if you forget it. This is an ammo vending machine. This is where you change and resupply your weapons. As mentioned, you have already been provided with an assault rifle called the Star 556 and a sidearm called the Obeya FBW. You can select new skins for your weapons as you unlock them. You can also equip grenades once you unlock these. On the Character tab, you can see your character's rank and amount of Joker tickets. You can change between your different outfits that you have created as well. You can select a title that will be displayed above your character's head. You can also select a symbol that will be used for your graffiti, and select a theme that will be displayed for those you kill. You can also equip various equipment that will help you do mission objectives faster, and you can add character modifications that changes your character's abilities, such as health and decreased fall damage. On the Vehicle tab, you can change between your cars once you unlock these. This is the mailbox. Here you can send and receive messages from other players and from NPC characters, such as contacts. You usually get an email each time you level up a contact. This is also where you can receive rewards. If there's a small paperclip on the message, then you have received an attachment. Click the paperclip button and click Retrieve to get the items. You should only have the first 4 mails in this window. The rest I have because I have purchased a series of weapons that all my characters have access to through the Armor's Marketplace. You send messages to new players by clicking this button and enter the character name of the recipient. You can attach items such as clothes, symbols and themes to these messages, but you cannot attach weapons or money. This is the car spawner. Approach it and hit F on your keyboard to respawn your car. Your starter car is a Machina Calabria 127 that comes with a car spawner mod. The Criminal Edition has a different design and does not have the siren and lights on the roof, but are otherwise identical. Enter it by pressing F on your keyboard. You control the car by using the WASD keys, and you can turn on the indicators by pressing Q and E if you for some reason want to use this. The horn is activated by pressing mouse button 1, and the siren by pressing mouse button 2. Cars in this game use infinity fuel, so you don't need to refuel it. Gas stations can, however, still be used. Let's say your car is damaged. Oops. Ah, crap. Whoops. Oh. Oh no, it's broken. What to do? Right, I'll visit the gas station, and they will repair my car. This can be really useful during missions. As you can see, there are ammo vending machines, car spawners and mailboxes throughout the city, so you can always resupply and respawn your car if you need to. Another thing I would like to show you before we start mission is how to open doors. Door handles are usually filled with bacteria and dirt, so we use our feet. Approach a door and hit F to open it. There are 2 types of doors you can open. this one with the glass, and this one without. Another thing you need to know is how to use ladders. Simply approach it from the bottom or the top, and press F, and your character will automatically climb up or down. You might remember I unlocked the grenades earlier in one of the mail I received. In order to equip it, I go into the vending machine, select the grenade, click change, and now I have the mutation grenades available. One last thing I'd like to show you before we start a mission is how to use the Friends and Groups panel. Click U on your keyboard to open this window. In the Groups tab, you can see all your groups and you can join them. In the clan, you can create your own clan or see online teammates. You can manage and see your friends, your ignored persons, search for players, and the members in your current team. In the group, select a group and click Join Group. We've now joined a player on a mission. He might be able to call for backup. If he does so, his group members will automatically be selected. So I'll just try to ask him by typing /G in the chat. That means that I'll broadcast a message to all group members. Let's see if he responds. He doesn't respond to my messages, so there's no point in staying in this group. In order to leave a group, go into the Group and Friends panel and click Leave. Enable the LFG feature, meaning looking for group. This will create a group for you that other players can join. In order to ready up for a mission, you have to press K on your keyboard. The entire group needs to be ready in order to receive missions. You can see your group status in the box to the top left. Now we've been called to the mission. The flashing APB logo indicates that we already have a position. The first thing you should do when you are posed in a mission is to enter the scoreboard by clicking the Tab key. This brings up this window where you can see your team members and their position. Click on your teammates to see what weapons they use. This can help you determine what weapon you should use yourself in order to better help your team. For instance, an all-sniping team might not be the best group setup. It's also wise to check the opposition's weapons. If they have a lot of shotguns and some machine guns, you can outrange them by choosing a mid-range or long-range weapon instead. The box that appeared to the upper right tells you what you need to do at this stage in this mission. When you die, the spawn map appears. You select where you want to spawn when the timer expires. Red circles indicate spawns you cannot use, as they are either too far away or there is an enemy nearby. Green dots indicate your teammates, and the red triangles indicates enemies that broadcast their position by either firing a weapon or by driving in a car. The circle with the car in it are cars that have the car spawner notification. This allows you to spawn inside a car even though it's moving. If you have a car spawner, I suggest you carefully plan where you park your car, Target somewhere hidden but still close to the direct objective. This allows you and your teammates to spawn really close to the objective in the case that they are killed. And rule number 1 when spawning in a car is don't move the car. Common mistake for new players are to charge the team because you're in a car and therefore you can get there fast. But this removes a great spawn from your teammates and in most cases can lead you to lose a mission. In this case, I'm parking on the north side of the building. We came from the south, so odds are that the enemy will charge the objective heads on, so our spawn point shouldn't be affected. When you reach an objective, check out the area. Where can the enemy come from? Where can you take cover? Where have your teammates placed themselves? Use the knowledge of your weapon and your team's weapons to your advantage when you cover an objective. The Star 556 is a decent mid-range assault rifle. It has an effective range of 50 meters before the damage starts dropping. Up until 50 meters, it takes 6 shots to kill. Once you go over 50 meters, the number of shots to kill increase. I recommend you tap fire or burst fire this weapon, meaning that you either click for each bullet or you do small burst firings. As this weapon has a rather high bloom effect, meaning that the longer time you keep firing, the more accurate the gun becomes. The Obeya FBW is a good sidearm as well. It has an effective range of 30 meters before its damage starts to drop. It also takes 6 shots to kill with this weapon. It has a lower firing rate than the Star. To throw a grenade, use the G key. The fragmentation grenade has a cooking time of 3 seconds before it explodes. Hold the G key down and release it when you want to throw the grenade. Run and jump when you release G to make the grenade travel even further. Try to time the grenade so it explodes on impact, giving your enemy no chance to react. Grenades are not one-shot to kill weapons, so don't throw them at the enemy unless they are already hurt, or you intend to charge them immediately after throwing the grenade. One thing you should know about APB is that your entire character is one big hitbox. This means that a shot to the head gives just as much damage as a shot to the foot. All characters' hitboxes are also completely identical, meaning that the hitbox for a short skinny character is the same as that of a high and fat character. This can result in you being killed when you thought you had taken cover. The character appears to be crouched behind a wall, but the top of the hitbox can still be visible. This sucks, but just part of the game. This can also lead you to try to kill an enemy where you can see a body part, but nothing is happening. Keep an eye out for the crosshair. When it turns red, then you are aiming at their hitbox. After a mission ends, a window appears to the left where you can see the results. You can see how much money you earned, your standing increase, your unlocked rewards. If you click the tab key, you can also see your position in the mission. Thank you for watching part 1 of my Welcome to Paro series. Please leave a comment below if you have any feedback or ideas on how to improve this video series. See you next time, and don't forget to subscribe and follow.